Hello everyone, I am Teguh Amor Patria, your instructor. Welcome to the third module, Interpretation Theory Part 1. In this module, you will learn about personal and non-personal interpretation, principles of interpretation, and the power of personal style and passion. There are two methods of interpretation, personal and non-personal. Personal interpretation is just what it sounds like. One person interpreting for another person or persons. For example, if some parts of your job involve talking directly with the public, you are working in the area of personal interpretation. Personal interpretation is one of the most powerful approaches because the interpreter can continually adapt to each audience. Non-personal interpretation includes brochures, exhibits, signs, audiovisual shows, and other things that do not require an actual person in attendance. However, Tilden believed that personal interpretation was always more powerful when done well. He granted that non-personal approaches are all right if an interpreter is unavailable, and that in certain circumstances, non-personal media could be effective. The decision to use personal or non-personal interpretive method is usually made by program managers and planners. Moreover, Freeman Tilden has developed 6 principles of interpretation. They are: Principle 1, relate what is being displayed or described to something within the personality or experience of the visitor. You can say things that help your audience feel some immediate connection to your subject. Principle 2. Information is not interpretation. Related to Principle 1, you can make a connection for the audience who have experienced an object you are explaining, not only give them facts. Principle 3. Interpretation is an art which combines many arts. Be creative and enhance specific artistic skills in interpreting an object. Principle 4. The chief aim of interpretation is not instruction, but provocation. Provocative efforts engage the audience and bring them into an interpretive experience. Principle 5. Interpretation should aim to present a whole rather than a part and must address itself to the whole person rather than any face. You tell the bigger story behind the object you are explaining and relate it to people who experienced it. Lastly, Principle 6. Interpretation addressed to children should not be a dilution of the presentation to adults, but should follow a fundamentally different approach. Employ different strategies with people in different age groups or different abilities. Now, the power of personal style and passion. In addition to his 6 principles, Tilden said it is the person, the guide, the interpreter who makes something special happen. It is delivery with style and enthusiasm that works best. Each interpreter has to find her or his own special voice. Therein lies the art of interpretation, applying the scientific principles of interpretation to help audiences make emotional and intellectual connections with meanings inherent in the resources. In conclusion, there are 2 types of heritage interpretation, personal and non-personal. Tilden, the father of interpretation, developed 6 principles of interpretation, including the following keywords: relate, provoke, reveal, address the whole, message unity, and children. The power of personal style and passion relies in the person, the guide, and the interpreter adds to the success of your interpretive program delivery. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video, everyone.